Hey everyone, this is Johanna from the Presence Collective. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just wanted to share a quick word with you about something that I feel the Lord has put in my heart. Yesterday I celebrated a birthday, and every year around my birthday, I like to receive just a word from the Lord like, God, what are you speaking over my life in this new season, in this new year? And since my birthday is so close to, January 1st, I also like to take that word into the new year. And so the word that I received from the Lord, which I believe it really was from Him, is the word kindness. And I know initially when you hear that word, it doesn't sound very sensational and prophetic and powerful and glamorous, but yet that is such a powerful word and a powerful characteristic trait of God's heart. And it is so needed and necessary in our lives that He included it as one of the fruit of the Spirit in Galatians 5 that we read about. There are nine, fruits, or nine different aspects of God's heart, and one of them is kindness. And one of the scripture verses that the Lord has put in my heart that I wanted to share with you today is Lamentations 3, verses 21 through 26. And this is Jeremiah just, pouring his heart out to God in the midst of Israel's waywardness and Israel, dealing with all sorts of things. They were exiled into Babylon, and they were taken captive, and in the midst of probably, I'm sure, depression, anxiety, and even the book itself, it's called Lamentations. So Jeremiah is lamenting, like he's crying out to God. And in the midst of that trial and crisis as a nation, as well as in Jeremiah's own internal heart, he speaks out these promises and this declaration to the Lord. So listen with me. It says in verse 21, "This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. The Lord's loving kindness says, indeed, never cease, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore, I have hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the person who seeks him. It is good that he waits silently for the salvation of the Lord." So I don't know what you guys might be going through in your own walk with God or in your own internal heart, what you may be experiencing, whether it's a family member going through sickness or addiction, or whether it's depression or anxiety, or maybe it's a financial situation where you just are not able to see a way out. There may be situations that are completely out of your control. I just encourage you to remember the Lord's kindness towards you. Even throughout the Bible, we read how, the people of Israel, they encountered different situations, and they were faced with, doubt and fear and just negativity, and the enemy coming around them and surrounding them. And it would seem like all hope is gone. But in the midst of that, they looked to the Lord. And even at times when they did not look to God, God's kindness never stopped. Like his kindness refuses to let us go. His kindness will not, it's not conditional based on what we do for him. It's all based on what Jesus has already done on the cross for us. And so even in the midst of the darkness, even in the midst of situations where we're looking for answers and we may not be finding the answers that we're wanting, I just encourage you to trust in the kindness of God. Look to him, look to his word, look to his promises. And just like Jeremiah, he said, "This I recall to mind," like bring it to your remembrance, how God has kept you, how he has preserved you, how he has protected you or your family through different situations in the past, and how he will continue to be that same God who will protect and preserve you and be there for you with his steadfast, unshakable kindness. His kindness is not like man. His kindness is not like, someone being kind to us and then we reciprocating because they were kind to us. It's easy to do that. It's easy to love someone who loves us back because it's like, oh, it's a no-brainer, But to love a people and to love, those who are refusing him, or those who may be questioning, or there's nothing wrong with questioning, but those who may be offended at him, those who may be, may even refuse the love and the kindness of God, but to still continue to pursue that heart with kindness is just radical. It's scandalous. It's amazing and powerful. And it just speaks of God's heart that will not let us go. So I encourage you with this word. I hope that this resonates with your heart today, and that you can rest and trust in the kindness of God. His character is sure. His steadfast, loving, kind, faithful heart will not let you go. So just be encouraged today on this Monday, and share this promise and this word with others. And I hope to see you again soon. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.